So good morning. It's been a while. Haven't posted anything in quite a while. Haven't done anything in quite a while, to be fair, apart from just my morning exercise. So a year ago to the day, I was cycling back into Inverness after having completed a 2-day bikepacking trip down the Great Glen Way, and we're here again. Although this time I had the bright idea of getting it done in one day. Not convinced. Really not convinced. I'm absolutely shitting myself. Oh geez, let's get it started. See how we get on. Talk to you in a bit. So here we are on the Great Glen Way. Just started, a few hundred yards in. All the houses you can see still to the right there. I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with this. This is double the length I've ever done before. But my plan is just to take it easy, take it really easy. Try and keep my heart rate as low as possible. I'm in no rush. I reckon it's going to take me sort of 12 hours, maybe 14. But yeah, geez. At the moment I'm thinking, well, at the moment I'm still feeling fresh. I don't know, I shouldn't doubt myself. Positive mental attitude and all that. Maybe put some suspension on, that would help. There we go. Talk to you in a bit. I don't know if you can see that over there. Caledonia sleeper. Just chilling. Don't know why it's waiting there. And that's Ben Nevis in the background. See, I mean, have a look at that. The rest of the country, I mean literally the rest of the country, has been basking in glorious sunshine. There's hosepipe bans, heat waves all over the place. Now we've got this low grey cloud. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't thank you at all for the temperatures are getting down south. But a bit of sun would be nice, come on. Play the game. Right, so after about a mile or so of cycling, following the sat-nav, I've ended up back exactly where I started. Does anybody know how to navigate using these bloody Garmin devices? Because I'm at a loss, I tell you. I got lost last time. Absolutely fucking useless. Mind you, it doesn't help that I can't see. So, I found the road out of Fort William. Hopefully you can hear me, it's a bit windy. Added an extra 3 miles onto my journey, like it's not far enough. Not a good start. And I've got a headwind. Oh well. stop whinging, Chris, and get on with it. So we're here at Neptune's staircase. This should be about 20 minutes into my ride, but I'm already pushing an hour because I've been lost 3 times. I don't know how the hell I can get lost. See, following Garmin just keep telling me to make a bloody U-turn. Maybe that's probably because I was getting lost. But this is nice. Took my jumper off as well because it's bloody warm. It's muggy because it's dull and grey and warm. These are apparently the longest lock gates, set of locks in the UK, I think. And it takes ages to get through them. I can't remember how long exactly. But I'll put it on screen. So far so good with the heart rate, take it easy. And a little bit of incline here, about 123. So if we can keep it that pace, be alright, I think. Not too worried about this first bit to Fort Augustus, because you pretty much follow the canal until you get to Loch Lochy and then you're up hills. Luckily, but most of it is just flat on the canal. It's a bit after that I'm worried about. And then the Morrison home is brutal. I always thought it would be quite nice to have a boat, but I mean realistically, how often would you use it? I mean the majority of people you see with boats just go on there for a little picnic and have a nice sunny afternoon. It seems like an awful lot of money just to be sat there. It's like a floating caravan, isn't it? So the caravan will probably get more use. Right, shut up this cycle. this bit, I've seen a bunch of other videos on the Great Glen Way on YouTube, and this is the bit that all the walkers complain about, that it's just boring, and I can see why. I mean, it's pretty, but obviously moving at 3-4 miles an hour, this is just a full day of just trudging along the flat here with just a view of the canal. Obviously on a bike you can shift along, pass it by quicker. I quite like it. It's a nice easy cycle, not too taxing. Past the odd boat. And nice. Maybe back off a wee bit. Heart rate's at 130. Just getting carried away with myself. Still got 70 miles to go or something. I don't know if you can make it out on the GoPro. But look at that scenery in the background there. I mean, Scotland might have shite weather, but it does make for dramatic landscapes. Beautiful. Everything's lush and green. Right, so we'll come to somewhere. I think if you got that road there, takes you to Spoon Bridge. I'm going to have 5 minutes. I promised myself to take it easy, but it appears I don't know how. Because I'm just trying to put the miles in, like an idiot. What does this say? Gerloch here, what am I? Yeah, so we're doing not bad. Still got a long way to go. Weather's holding out. Fingers crossed it stays that way. So this is the first climb. Just come away from the canal. I don't know if you can make that out. We've got an 8% gradient for quite a while. But again, just going to take it easy. Try and keep my heart rate down. Where are we at just now? Oh, 124. don't think I've filmed an awful lot so far. Certainly none of the spectacular scenery and beautiful lofts and what have you. I'm just kind of in that I don't want to stop kind of phase. Don't want to waste the time while I'm feeling good, but I really should. I need to make an effort, or I won't be feeling good for very much longer. So when I first bought this bike, it came with something called Squid Lock, which is a remote lockout system for both the front quarters and the rear shock. And I thought, that's a bit gimmicky. I mean, lock it out when you're going uphill. So take it off when you're going downhill. What the hell do you need the remote for? But my goodness, it's fabulous. Certainly on terrain like this. You can just adjust it to 3 positions. So, locked out solid, a little bit squishy, and a big bit squishy. This is one of the kind of official campsites. I don't know if you can see that down there. Let's get this off. So there's a toilet block. Apparently you get a key at the start that you pay for, and you get a key for a bunch of toilet blocks, and then you can see loads of little sort of flattened off areas to help pitch a tent. And this guy here is watching over everyone. So yeah, we're going that way. Let's go. Right, so we're just coming up to Lagan Locks. Made it to the far end of Loch Lockie, and there's a load of bloody midges and flies about. What's our stats say? We've done 25 miles. So this is Lagan Locks. Just boats coming up there just now. I just stopped, had a banana, had a wee rest, and we're heading off up that direction. So yeah, we're, like I said, pulling 25 miles in. So far so good. Still got the tough bit to come though. So it happened, got my foot stuck in my clip. I went arse over tit in front of a family of 4. Oh well. Bashed my knee a wee bit, but it should be fine. I'm a tough boy. There's some old weird train station here. This bit's boring, or this bit coming up actually boring, because it just follows this train track, although the train tracks aren't there, for miles. You've got Lockley on the left hand side here, but you don't even see it that much, because you're behind this row of trees. But it is a gorgeous looking loch. There's little holiday chalets, I don't know if you can see them, just at the edge of the loch there. Looks nice. Oh well. Keep plodding forward. So I've just passed Bridge of Orkey. And there was a sign there saying Inverness 38 miles. So that's not so bad. And I got a bit of sun. A little bit of a tailwind. And a bloodied knee. That's okay, I'm going to go on about it. Last time I came down here, I kind of missed the what do you call it? The lock bridge that I was supposed to cross, and kept going straight, and you'll see a house on the left there in front of us, and I kind of accidentally cycled into this old man's garden, and he went ballistic, absolutely mental, and he was straight out, almost like he was just sitting in the window waiting for it to happen. So I apologised, turned around, went on my way, and he was still shouting and bawling at my back. What can you do? It was an accident. So I won't make that mistake again. I don't think we're that far from Augustus now. I can't remember how long this bit of canal was. But yeah, my arse is suffering because it's been really warm, and without getting too graphic, I've got a sweaty gooch. Maybe that was a bit too graphic. Oh well. Hi there. Yeah, that house over there. I mean, honest mistake. But geez, did you go ballistic? onwards. This is Port Augustus. It's the top of the lock gate. You can see all the tourists in the distance watching boats go through the canal. Busy in this place in the summer. It's obviously at the end of Loch Ness, so they run boat tours and everything out here. That's a pretty lot of thing. So, we're a few miles outside of Fort Augustus, just tipped over 40 miles, and I'm starting to suffer a wee bit. Mind you, I have had a hell of a climb there, up from Friar Road, but yeah, I'm feeling it. Definitely didn't keep my heart rate at 120 coming up there, I tell you. So by my estimation, this second half being much more difficult than the first half. I should get this finished about 9 o'clock tonight. Hopefully that'll be 12 hours. Downhill, quite to relax, and a cool breeze. This is obviously Loch Ness at our right, so you have little snippets of it. But yeah, just basically got to get to the end of this, and a little further. Keep turning the pedals. So I've just stopped for a wee second. Seems to have been all climbing, and I'm knackered. It's so warm, and I'm clammy as hell. This was not a good idea. I'm sort of in between Fort Augustus and Invermorrison at the moment. And yeah, I just had to stop, take on some fluid, get some sugar. But yeah, I'm suffering at the moment, but it has been slog of a climb up here. I knew it was going to be rough, and it's just like this all the way home now. Oh boy, what am I doing? Mind you, I've got Steph on speed dial. No, I'll be fine. Oh, look at this shit. No, don't need more. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that, but geez, coming up there's a sheer wall. It says it's a 0 grade. Trust me, it's not. It's going to be at least 16, 18. So yeah, I'm struggling. I'm down to 1 mile an hour. And my feet are sore. I got new shoes and I've only had them out on one ride, and so far they've been comfy, but it's just the outside of my foot is sore, and it's not helping having to trudge up this bloody hill. This is the worst bit, I think, if I remember rightly. Coming out of Invermoriston, you've got a zigzag road up to the top of the hill. Oops. Jeez, I'm so sweaty, I just slipped off my saddle. Look at that. That was my elbow leaning on it. Fly, get off. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, zigzag road up to the top here. And you're straight back down to road level, with kind of a bit more undulating, if I remember rightly. So yeah, stop whinging. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. Never mind, we live and learn. So hopefully you can see that I've gained a hell of a lot of elevation in not much distance. There's a road just down here, so I came round from this hill here, round that side, over there, down here to this road, and then over and zigzagged up this hill, and there's a view of Loch Ness. So I've just had to walk up that hill, bloody steep. My feet are sore now. Oh boy. Right, hopefully I get a bit of cycling done. Off we go that way. Hello again. So I haven't been recording much because, to be honest, I'm suffering. It's just been climbing and climbing and climbing, and there's these little biting flies, swarms of them. But yeah, every pedal turn is a struggle at the moment, and I'm 30 miles from home, something like that. My Garmin, whose battery's died, I forgot to bring the right cable for it. And it's the old micro USB. What the hell uses micro USB nowadays? So yeah, hopefully I remember the way from here. I do, once I get to Drummond Rocket, I know that. I've done it a few times. But yes, as you can see, the sun's come out, which is not ideal, to be honest, when you're struggling, sweating your ass off, and it's just burning on the back of my neck as well, and I haven't got any sunscreen. Oh, that was nice. So yeah, I'm covered in bloody little bites. Bit of shit. Right, so we're about 6 miles from Drummond Rocket. Something like that. So I will see you there. So I'm on a little bit of tarmac. I'm probably about 4 or 5 miles from Drummond Rocket. And every little climb feels like an absolute mission now. I'm seriously considering my options at this point. I'll get to Drummond Rocket, have a good 20 minutes, half an hour break, get some food, plenty of fluids. So yeah, I feel I was walking up a wee bit there and the tops of my thighs were just in agony. It's not so bad when I'm cycling, but when I have to get off and walk, my thighs are burning. Yeah, nice easy bit of road. I'm still going at like 2 miles an hour. But it's all I've got energy for right now. Geez, the back of my neck is going to be sunburnt to hell. I don't know if you can hear it, but my chain is screaming for some lube. It's just been so dry and dusty. My poor bike. I'll make sure she gets some little spa day tomorrow. Get her all gussied up again. Right. Oh, jeez. See you in a bit. So, apologies for this, probably not going to be a very long video or even very interesting, because I've just got to the point where I'm absolutely suffering and I just want to get it done. I've just come out of Drummond Rocket. I stupidly had a meal deal and it is just churning in my stomach now as well. So hopefully that sicky feeling passes. But I've got a hell of a climb to come here. If anybody's done this, there's about 200 gates. And then uphill for ages. None of it rideable. Yeah, I had about half an hour break at, oh Jesus, my stomach. Had about half an hour break at Drummond Rocket. Like I say, the only thing they had left in the shop was a chicken and bacon pasta thing. And it is not sitting well. How steep that bit was. Yeah, I may or may not catch up with you in a bit. Probably when I'm near home I'll get a second wind, but I'm currently in that darkness before the dawn. Please bring on the dawn. So I think I'm at the top of the climb. If it's not the top, it's not far off it. So I'm just going to take 5, because it has taken me oh, I don't know, probably an hour and a half just to do a couple of miles. I'm done. I know I've said it already, but yeah, I'm done. At least the sicky feeling from my dinner's gone now. Oh, jeez. Do you like my new glasses, by the way? Jobo Fury. No, I'd never heard of them either, but I was looking for some photochromic ones, and looking at reviews, these came out very highly rated, so oh, bugger me. Oh, right, let's get on with it. I don't think I'm that far from a break, and once I get there I should be alright. I'll be alright anyway. But you know what I mean, like I said before, breaking is home turf. So yeah, maybe that wasn't the top of the climb. We're still going up. At least it's rideable. Rideable? That's not a word. Rideable. Rideable. Oh Jesus, I'm going to do this. It's kind of rideable. It's not pretty steep though. But it beats pushing the bike. And the last bit was way steeper than this, and the kind of terrain's still pretty much the same. It's loose rock. It's difficult to get a grip. Oh Jesus, I think I've got it in me to get up this bit though. We'll see. Okay. Just keep turning the pedals. Yes, boys. Look at this. See the sign there? Welcome to a break in Forest Park. Get in. Don't get me wrong, I've still got a wee bit to go. If I was in fresh condition, I can get home from here in less than an hour. But at the moment I'm thinking hour and a half, hour and 45. And the time is currently 7:30. So I've been at this for, I can't even think, 11 and a half hours. Hardest thing I've ever did. I know I said that if you've seen the video of the Ben Fada loop. That was tough. But at least that was over 2 days. And it was just the bog that made it tough as well. But yeah, this is pretty brutal. Once I get over this wee rise here, I've got a nice bit of downhill. All the way to a Breaking Car Park. There's a little undulating, nothing too hilly. For another couple of miles, and then it's downhill all the way into Inverness. Oh man, I can't wait to get in, get a shower and get to bed. I'm going to feel this in the morning. Right, here we go. It's time to put the full squish on and let it rip. There we go. It's just like this. Nothing too fancy, but it's downhill for a good wee while now. Oh, good shit, we. Well, folks, we made it. So pretty much we made it. Since we get around this weekend here, see Inverness in the distance. Oh yeah. There she is. I just got to get down this hill, my hands keep cramping up. Just touch and go a couple of times, not gonna lie. Certainly after Dundalk, that was hard. Even now, luckily I don't feel ill anymore, it only lasted about half an hour. But yeah, this is taking everything out of me. The time is now 20 to 9. Oh, 12 hours and 40 minutes, I think. I don't remember exactly what time I set off, it was just after 8. Can't wait to see my stats on this. Can't wait to see the recovery time suggested after this. Luckily it's Wednesday night. I'm not back to work till Monday. Loads of time to recover. And it's pretty much downhill all the way now. There's a fountain in the park. And here we are. Unfortunately, I stayed over the other side of the Inverness. Oh, that's fine. This is on the road. There we go. Great Glen, done in a day. And it's taken me 13 hours. I've still got a couple of miles to get home. And that'll probably finish me off. So I'll sign off here. I won't be doing it again in a hurry, but I hope I've got enough footage to make a decent video. See you all there.